How's it going, everyone? Want to give you guys a heads up on a great deal on PlayStation Store credit. Yes, you can get PSN Store credit a little bit cheaper right now. My apologies for the shoddy editing. This deal ends very soon. We're trying to get this video edited and up for you guys, so those that want to take advantage of it can take advantage of it. Want to give you guys a heads up on the Plus games that are still available and your final opportunity to check those out. And for those of you that want some physical game deals, I'll leave some of those at the end of this video as well. But right off the top, PlayStation Store, $100 credit is available, $10 off for $90. You just use this promo code over here, EMCDW2923. Look, I already butchered the code. I'll leave it in the description box below for you guys to be able to check it out. You'll get $100 of credit for $90. Yes, at a surface level, that doesn't sound like a big savings. It's 10%, but it's saving money on something that you were gonna buy anyway. When you can get a discount on money, guys, that's like the best discount that you can get because you stack that discount on top of discounts that are already running on the PlayStation Store. So you're talking, you know, the PlayStation Store is running whatever sale. I think it's like the big games, big sale, sale running right now. Big games, big deal sale. That's what it is. There's a lot of great deals available on that. You stack a deal like this where you're getting credit even cheaper, then you get those games even cheaper that are already on sale. You get the idea. It's like the compound effect, or whatever you want to call it. What I am saying is you're getting some pretty damn good deals, and I would take advantage of this. Now, again, this is going to end very shortly, and it is email delivery, so you make this order, and it should be like pretty immediate that you get the code sent to you. You redeem the code over on the PlayStation Store, and you are good to go. You got your $100 of credit for $90. On top of this, you know, there's a lot of games coming out. October 11th is going to be the reckoning for a lot of us with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and Metaphor Ray Fantasio coming out on the same day. Buying both of them after tax would probably be like $150+ in most regions, or most areas, I should say. But, you know, getting $100 of credit a little bit cheaper is going to make that a little bit easier to digest. So that's all I'm saying to you guys. If you do want your PSN credit a little bit cheaper, you can get it over at Newegg, and you can get a pretty good offer on that, all things considered. So check it out. Again, I'll leave the promo code in the description box below. Another note to make, we've got the PlayStation Plus titles. The offer on this is ending here very shortly, so make sure, if you're not a Plus subscriber, to add these games to your library. I want to make note of this because Harry Potter Quidditch Champions is a brand new release, not the best received game in the world, but thought it was worthwhile to give that a mention anyway. A lot of people think that the Quidditch element of Harry Potter should have been baked into Hogwarts Legacy. As you guys might know, I'm not a big Harry Potter guy or anything like that, but Quidditch seems to be an element of Harry Potter that people do appreciate, and it got its own game. And at the very least, it wasn't monetized to like the nth degree. They didn't riddle this game with microtransactions. Honestly, if you look at this game, the crazy thing is the way it's designed, it seems like a haven for microtransactions, just like the cosmetics and everything like that. Like, I think at some point, WB was frothing out the mouth to monetize this game. I truly do believe that. I feel like maybe with the reception towards Suicide Squad and some of these other games, that they decided to course correct, and I don't even know if you can say it's course correcting because look at the reception of this game. It's not that strong, but I feel like they decided to change that. I might be wrong about that. That might be me grasping at straws, but yeah, nonetheless, it's available on PlayStation Plus. MLB The Show 24 available as a Plus title as well. That is included with your Plus subscription, so go check that out as well. And then Little Nightmares 2 to me is the standout. This is a very atmospheric horror game that I highly recommend everybody to check out. I think it's a very, very well done game, and I would really recommend it for you guys to check out. I would also say go play Little Nightmares 1, and the thing is, if you've been a Plus subscriber for a while, a lot of you guys are going to have Little Nightmares 1 just available in your library, so go play Little Nightmares 1, then go play Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares 3 is scheduled for 2025. I believe it was initially scheduled for 24, but then it got delayed. You guys know how game development and that world works, so it is what it is as far as that's concerned. Lastly, there are quite a few Square Enix game deals running right now over on Amazon. They are promoting the Final Fantasy Pixel Anniversary Collection. which nice to see that get a little bit of a reprint, although the original release still has like the limited cover art or whatever, so that one's still going for bread. This is like a new printing, so, you know, you'll have a physical release, but it won't be as valuable as the original, which is fine. I don't really care about that. Just have a physical release. I think that's great. A couple of deals to know. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is $49.99. Nice to see that get cheaper and cheaper. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is legitimately one of the best games of this generation, and if you want to talk about games to pick up a PlayStation 5 for, I truly believe it's one of them. I think it's 1A, 1B, alongside Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth for Game of the Year. FF7 Rebirth was just great. You do have to play the remake. I don't care what Square Enix says. You gotta play the remake before Rebirth, but Rebirth builds upon the remake in just about every way. Combat, the levels, the open levels, it's so much more content. It's just a ridiculously great game. And if you are picking up the PlayStation 5 Pro, I think without a doubt for most people, you know, FF7 Rebirth has been the standout game. I saw, you know, a lot of people say that they're picking up the PS5 Pro just for Rebirth. Now, I don't think that necessarily is worth it, but, you know, you pick it up for Rebirth as the drawing card, and then obviously you're going to play other titles. Another game I think should be PS5 Pro enhanced is Final Fantasy 16. Not really a deep discount. It's $44. I wouldn't pick it up at this price point. I would wait for the complete edition on the PlayStation Store to go on sale, but FF16 could really use an upgrade as well. That performance mode on FF16 is also quite dire, and much like FF7, a Pro upgrade would be great. PSSR, utilizing that would be fantastic. You've got Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince. That's discounted for Spoken, still too expensive. Star Ocean, the second story R is down to $29.99. You guys, I really enjoyed this game last year. I think it's super, super underrated. And I just had a great time with it. It's a remake of Star Ocean 2, and I guess you could say Star Ocean Second Evolution was a remake of the original game on PS1, and this is an upgraded release of that version of the game. It's got the HD 2D look. It looks great, plays great, great soundtrack, likable characters. Not a blowaway story, but good enough. And for $29.99, it's at a price point where I'm comfortable in recommending it. The initial $50 price tag, I just thought was a little bit too high. At $30, I do think it's worthwhile. So check that out. Octopath Traveler 2, $30 on that is great. That's a game that has been holding up in price, but yeah, great JRPG there as well. HD 2D style on that builds upon the successes of the first game, and much, much better than the first game. The first game is available on the PlayStation Store now, but has been holding up in price, so a little bit of a bummer there. Crisis Core is $30. That's a little bit too pricey. And Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is $25.93. Really, as far as these deals are concerned, Star Ocean, the second story R, and FF7 Rebirth, and Octopath Traveler 2. Those are the three I would recommend you to check out. I think those are three great deals all around. But that is going to do it for me again. Mainly wanted to bring you guys the heads up on the PSN Store credit offer. Whenever this is available, it's always available for a limited duration. By the time you guys are watching this video, hopefully it is still in stock. Fingers crossed on that. But, yeah, go check it out. And for $90 to get $100 of credit, a lot of you, again, are buying Metaphor, are buying Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, maybe Silent Hill 2 for some of you guys. A good opportunity to check out some of the games upcoming and get them a little bit cheaper right off the rip by getting your PSN credit cheaper. On top of that, your final opportunity to check out the PlayStation Plus titles for the month of September. And I would say, you know, some of these deals, FF7 Rebirth, Star Ocean Second Story R, and Octopath Traveler 2 in particular, I would say are all good pickups. And if you're a JRPG fan, you know, all three of those are obvious titles to have in your library. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. My apologies for the lazy setup here. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.